Hello, I'm Canon Susan Wilson, and I serve the good people of St. Matthew on the Plains Anglican Church here in Burlington. And welcome to our quiet garden. We gather on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe nations. These lands are covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and are protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum, which calls us to equitably share on the land. And we are directly adjacent to the Haldimand Tract. We acknowledge, with respect, the history, spirituality, and culture of the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people of this land. And we recommit ourselves to the ongoing work of truth and reconciliation.
Hello, I'm Janice Whiteley, also from St. Matthew's, and joining Susan here in the quiet garden. I bring you greetings from my home communities up in Northern Ontario and from the Treaty 9 territory. Wache. As we gather for this synod, let us take a few minutes to turn our thoughts to reconciliation. We have all heard that word many times. We try to understand it in the most meaningful way. To move forward in reconciliation, we need to examine what that means to each of us. Last year, Archdeacon Val Kerr asked us if we were all on the same page when it came to this matter. To move forward, we also need to ask and understand that the exact reason why reconciliation is needed and desired. I am reminded of the common phrase, what would Jesus do? That answer may take many different forms in many different ways, depending on the specific individuals or the groups involved. I believe that with the reconciliation that we speak about, it means examining our own hearts with more honesty than we have ever managed. The dictionaries will tell us that reconciliation is an act of making two people or groups friendly again after a period of disagreement. A familiar concept on the surface and something that seems quite simple, but we all know the hard work, the commitment, and the sincere effort that it takes to build that bridge. Is it possible to do so? Not only possible, I believe, but necessary. It is what we are called to do. It involves opening our hearts, listening with new understanding, going the extra mile, and visioning a future that honors the teaching of the Wampum Belt. We walk together on this road, not always at the same pace or in the same direction, but with respect and a willingness to accept new or different ideas, and a desire to keep moving forward on the path created for each of us. Sometimes that will be together, and sometimes we need to stand back and let the other move forward. But always, we can hold love and understanding in our hearts and minds to allow us to get to the ground that lets all of us see the way forward, share the best of what each has to offer, and hold high the Creator who guides us on that road to reconciliation. Miigwech.